These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hey there, happy Super Bowl Sunday to you. I'm Amelia Fabiano with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Valley students have been speaking out about weapons detection systems at their schools. Thursday, the Phoenix Union High School District got the results of a nearly year-long study of weapon detectors at 2 of their high schools. Students on both sides packed the meeting. People for the system say it brings peace of mind, while people against them worry about perception and also the time it takes to get to class.
When I go to school, I want to make sure that, I don't got to get in line for the metal detector, and then I end up being late to class.
I want to at every high school, just something safe, something that maybe we can go into school with a smile.
With the information, the board will vote later on how to move forward. After months of uncertainty, families who go to Phoenix Children's Hospital will now have coverage if they use Blue Cross Blue Shield. It's a big change after the insurance and the health provider have been struggling to reach a new deal since it expired in October. As ABC15 has reported, it left hundreds of Valley families in limbo. ABC15's Eleni Dow listening to those families about how this has impacted them and how they're moving forward.
So this is Jeremiah. We've just adopted him recently.
When Elizabeth Hoffman brought now 5-month-old Jeremiah into their family, he had a breathing problem.
I think the day that he got in to see the aerodigestive clinic specialist I think it was October 30th. And 2 days later, Phoenix Children's and Blue Cross stopped working with each other.
The Hoffmans started paying out of pocket for Jeremiah to get his feeding therapy.
It was $500 a session, so we had to stop going.
They just got comfortable with the new pediatrician when both Phoenix Children's and Blue Cross Blue Shield struck a multi-year contract deal. An announcement was made Saturday morning. Phoenix Children's sent a lengthy statement after striking that deal, saying in part, "We recognize this has been a difficult time for families navigating out-of-network coverage options. Families have trusted us for more than 40 years to provide quality pediatric care. This new contract upholds that commitment. That still makes parents like Kristen Stark nervous."
Is this going to be something that we're going to constantly have to worry about in another couple of years as families doing chronic treatment for our children? Or are we going to learn from this experience and actually fix the problem at hand?
Stark's daughter needed to get an MRI in the fall. She knew discussions were ongoing with the two agencies and that her insurance may not cover it.
It was not worth a delay in care at that point. From my standpoint, this is my daughter, this is her health care, and we can't just put it on hold because people at the top decided they couldn't get along. Well, I now have a $13,000 bill.
While both parents are happy a deal happened,
it's just not fair how many people it affected. We're lucky that we were able to get him into a pediatrician before he got too far behind.
They're hopeful it won't happen again. I'm Eleni Dow, ABC15 Arizona.
Looking ahead to a traffic alert that you should know about. The I-17 near Sunset Point will be closed tomorrow night due to scheduled reconstruction of the Bumblebee Bridge. It's part of the I-17 improvement project. ADOT says southbound lanes of the I-17 will be reduced to 1 over a 4-mile stretch. Officials say the closures are expected to last through Thursday morning. If you're planning on hitting the road across the valley today, listen up. ABC15 is tracking some major freeway closures this weekend. Eastbound I-10 is closed between the 51 and the 60 through early tomorrow morning. Eastbound traffic is being detoured to the Loop 202, and you can use southbound 101 to westbound 60. Let's get you a check of that most accurate forecast on this Super Bowl Sunday. Going to be warm out there, a high of 79 at Sky Harbor later this afternoon, so staying around 10 degrees above normal for this time of year. A record high on this date was 86 that we first set back in 2016. Other highs across the state will land in the low to mid 60s in Prescott, Sedona, and Payson, 53 in Flagstaff, 57 up towards Window Rock, and 69 out of Bullhead City. Overnight, as we wake up Monday morning, we'll see lows dipping into the 20s in Flagstaff and Window Rock, 30s and 40s in Heber and Show Low. Sedona, Payson, and Prescott too. 50s here in Phoenix and out west in spots like Bullhead City, Lake Havasu City, and Yuma. Our 7-day forecast shows us hanging on to those warm temps tomorrow. 81 for our high on Monday. Then by Tuesday, we start to nosedive, low 70s to the mid 60s for our highs on Wednesday. Thursday, rain chances start to build into the mix with our best chance for some rain showers here in the valley. Looking to be on Friday. For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download that free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.